Preventing identity theft. Welcome to my channel. Before we start, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Preventing identity theft. What is identity theft? It is the theft of your personal information, such as social security number, driver's license number, credit card and bank account numbers, mother's maiden name, and more, with the intent to obtain credit and credit cards from banks and retailers, steal money from the victim's existing accounts, apply for loans, establish accounts with utility companies, rent an apartment, file bankruptcy or obtain a job using the victim's name. Did you know that in some states identity theft is not even against the law? The victim has to prove their innocence. This shocks most identity theft victims, as it should. It shocks me. Law enforcement and credit card services should be there to help, but in many cases they don't. Being prepared, just in case someone steals your identity, is a must. It may be inconvenient, but unless you want to go out and try to use your credit card one day, just to find that someone else has been using your identity to make purchases and your card is no longer accepted, then you need to take steps to prevent your identity from being stolen. It can take years to clear this up if it happens to you, so a little prevention now is the answer. How do I prevent identity theft? At home, if you have roommates, employ outside help, or are having work done in your home, make sure your personal information is not readily available to them. Tear or shred your charge receipts, copies of credit applications, insurance forms, physician statements, checks and bank statements, expired charge cards that you're discarding, and credit offers you get in the mail. To opt out of receiving offers of credit in the mail. Give your social security number only when absolutely necessary, and ask to use other types of identifiers. If your state uses your social security number as your driver's license number, ask to substitute another number. Do the same if your health insurance company uses your social security number as your policy number. At work, ask about information security procedures in your workplace or at businesses, doctors' offices or other institutions that collect your personally identifying information. Find out who has access to your personal information and verify that it is handled securely. Ask about the disposal procedures for those records as well. Find out if your information will be shared with anyone else. If so, ask how your information can be kept confidential. Online, if you do financial transactions over the internet, read their privacy and/or security statements. You want to know who they share your personal information with. You want to know they use a secure server for transactions. You want to know how they store your personal information. If you don't like what you hear, don't do your business at that website. There are always alternatives. Use PayPal. You can transfer a limited number of funds into your PayPal account and use it to buy merchandise online instead of your credit card. Don't give out personal information on the phone, through the mail, or on the internet unless you've initiated the contact or are sure you know who you're dealing with. Going out, carry only the identification information and the credit and debit cards that you'll actually need when you go out. Don't carry your social security card with you unless you expect to need it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell button.